Okay, you've arrived. You've reached the highest level of your bridge war journey, and now it is time to practice, practice, practice. You know how you get to Carnegie Hall? That's how you do it, folks. And that's how you just get better at playing cards in general, but also your memory expands, your ability to relax and think becomes more more developed because that's what you need to play any sort of mind game. It takes a little bit of time to just kind of not freak out when things don't go well, especially if you're playing in public and you get to make mistakes in front of all your best friends. It's awesome. All right, so let's jump in, folks, and let's play the fullest version of Bridge War. If you are new to this and you haven't seen any of this at all, first off, the all of the videos that we've done previously are linked in the description of the video and also hopefully in the comments. You can see Bridge War, Bridge War Heroes, Bridge War Select. All the versions are in previous videos, but today we're in the last of our path, BridgeWar Extreme, and this is just the closest we can get to real bridge, with maybe a few more adjustments to come. But this gives you full control and also makes your mind work on overdrive because you have a lot of decisions to make. Let me show you what I mean, folks. Here, we're going to take all the information we have from the previous versions. We're going to get to choose whether or not we want a hero suit or whether we want to play in a no trump contract. But now we're going to get to choose whether we want to play in what's called a skirmish, which is our regular Bridge War version, 7 or more tricks, a clash, which is 9 or more tricks, or the rarest of the rare, the showdown, which is 12 or more tricks. And we get various points for each of these in our journey. So let's hop in first of all, and let's just take a moment and think about what we want to be thinking about when we're in Bridge War Extreme. First off, do we have a suit that we have a trump fit in? Meaning, is there a suit between our two hands that has 8 or more cards in the suit? And here we, in fact, have two of those. We have spades and diamonds. And in fact, spades is even more highly fitting than diamonds. We have 9 spades. We only have 8 diamonds. So for now, and all we're dealing with is Bridge War here, we don't need to worry about any of these suits being more powerful than the others. If when we get to bridge scoring, we'll adjust this just slightly, but for us, all we really care about here is first off, do we have a suit that could be really good as a hero suit? And the answer is yes, we have 2 of them, but spades is amazing because we have 9 of them. And secondarily, are we in danger in other suits that might lead us to want to have a hero suit? Take a look, folks. What suit should have you quaking in your boots to not have a hero suit to take care of? I would say hearts. I have at least 3 heart tricks that the opponents can take if I don't have a trump suit. But if I use spades as a hero suit, the most they can take in hearts is 1. So first off, we're going to choose spades as our hero suit. Now, your next thing here is select stakes. So now it comes to, is it a skirmish? Do we take 7 tricks? Which I think you can all take a look. I think 7 would be pretty simple on this hand. We're going to have a lot of trump tricks. And also that diamond suit is going to provide us with some extra tricks as well because we have so many of them. Um, so showdown is 12 tricks, which means we only have 13 tricks total, 13 cards in every hand. So showdown means you can only lose 1. We already are going to lose the ace of hearts, and I would say we're likely to lose either a diamond or a spade as well. If you see, we're missing the queen of diamonds, also the queen of spades. And to be fair, that long heart suit in our hand, we might not be able to get rid of all of those. So showdown is kind of out of the question. But clash, folks, 9 tricks. What do you think? I think 9 is pretty easy on this hand, and I'll show you why. Let's click clash, and now you start the duel. And now you've contracted now. You haven't contracted any diseases, I hope. You've contracted for 9 tricks. That's kind of what we do in bridge, right? We get to a contract. Hey, I think I can take 9, or I think I could take 10. Here we chose 9. We have to take at least 9. If we don't get 9, the opponents will win the hand. So what's the rule, folks? When we play with a hero suit, what do we usually do first? That's right. We usually draw trump first. And I'm going to tell you, we're not going to really betray that too much here. In fact, just notice the black tray, that's the one that starts. Jenny, the dummy over there, the hand that would be face up. Ooh, that's nice. Spade, spade. The queen fell. I'm gonna play the jack here because kind of want to, okay, good. It just broke evenly. More fine. All right, so now we're gonna play diamond, 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 diamond. Notice the left-hand opponent there. They have no diamonds. They just played a heart, which meant if we didn't draw trump like we did, we played trump right away. If we started playing diamonds, they would have trumped in with their hero spade, and we would have lost the diamond trick. But now we noticed they did not. We deprived them of that ability by drawing trump. And here we're gonna keep playing these diamonds because, folks, those are tricks there. Boom, boom. Here, can I get rid of all of it? I can't. So I'm gonna. How do I get the dummy to play the ace of clubs and to play the eight of diamonds, which I can tell you, folks, is a winner? I do this. I lose a heart. Uh-oh, I lost a heart. Is that terrible? It is not. Because first off, anything they lead is good for us now, including a heart, because my whole goal was to lead a heart and trump it with that king of hero over there, king of spades. But I don't even have to do that anymore. I will have to do that at some point, but here we go. Eight of diamonds. Pitch away that little heart. That eight of diamonds is good. And if I didn't know that for sure, if I just remembered that left-hand opponent was out of diamonds originally, they led their short in a singleton. Their queen of diamonds. Singleton is one card in a suit, folks. East over there has no diamonds now. If we knew West didn't, we would know that eight was good. Here, the club, we know we're going to play our hero card there because we're out of that. And there goes that 10 of hearts to the hero over there. And the rest is history. In fact, we did take 12 tricks. We could have gone with a showdown, but we'll take it. Don't be greedy, folks. Take what you win here. And there we go. 1-0 is our dual record. Let's keep dancing. Let's play it again. First off, let's pick our hero suit. Do we have one? Do we have a real fear of anything? And the other good thing about this version is when we pick the hero suit, we don't need to take eight tricks because we can choose just to make a clash happen, and that's just seven. So our choices are going to be 7, 9, and 12. I hope we can all see that 12 is not happening. 12 is unlikely. I mean, we could certainly take some tricks on this, but my question for you is, do we want to have a hero suit or do we not want to have a hero suit? I like hero suits here. I like clubs. How many do we have in total? Eight. Do we have an issue in certain suits? I mean, not really. What I mean by that is, folks, if I didn't have the king of diamonds in the south hand, I would really be worried about diamonds, okay? But I have the king of diamonds and the 10, which means if the opponents have a whole bunch of diamonds, I'm going to at least have one or more opportunities to stop them from taking all those tricks. However, I know my partner only has one of those diamonds, and that means that club suit could be useful. We could go skirmish, folks. Don't worry. If you want to skirmish, it's only seven tricks. It's okay, especially at the start. But we're gonna go for broke. We're gonna play clash. I think we can take nine tricks, and that's the power of the trump suit, folks. The power of the hero suit is going to be using it to create extra tricks. This three of spades is their opening lead, and I'm going to hope that the king of spades is in the west player's hand. And if I hope it's there, that means I can play this. And oh my goodness, that looks like a lovely winner there. And what did I just do to do that? Not much, folks. All I did was hope the king was there and played accordingly. And I'm going to hope it's there again. And I just got pretty good proof that it was. Take a look, folks. That's a finesse. I know the king is there because honestly, if it wasn't, East would have played the king at the first trick. So if I already know it's there, I can take advantage of that information by just leading towards it again, playing the correct card. I'm going to mess around with some diamonds now. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this because I want to use that trump suit in the dummy. And honestly, I don't mind when they do this. They're trying to draw trump themselves because they see that what are we trying to do? We're trying to use the trump suit to do our dirty work. And in fact, we are going to use it a little bit more. We're going to play the ace of spades. There's that king. Oh, we're going to just have a boatload of fun here, folks. Let's see, four. Yeah, he has a low spade over there. Interesting. All right, that's interesting. They're playing that one. Well, let's play the little diamond over there. All we need to do, folks, get to 9 tricks. Can we do it? Maybe not with that play. Luckily, they're going to take a diamond. And are they going to beat us? We need 2 more. Oh, they are not. We got lucky. I kind of played this pretty badly from a bridge perspective, but luckily, we got to our 9 tricks. And notice what I did on the sand. I kind of overused my trump suit, but it was a win for us. I used that hero suit to just go back and forth and try to scrape together 9 tricks. I should have probably taken some of the other tricks earlier than that, but I wonder if I can. I can't get rid of this screen here to show you the rest of this hand, but maybe we'll update that in the future. But this is all we're doing, folks. We're trying to get to our best spot as far as whether we want to have a trump suit or not, and then we're trying to take as many tricks as we've contracted to take. So again, 7, 9, or 12. I'm going to play all 4 of these, folks. I'm hoping to get to a 12. We've already had a 12, but we didn't bid it, right? We only contracted for 9 and we won 12. We want a contract for 12 and win 12. Is this the hand? I don't think so. In fact, look at the spade suit, folks. We have 2 losers in that suit, which means when we have 13 tricks to take total, we could only lose 1 and take 12, right? So that's the best we can do on this one is 11. Honestly, on the greatest day ever, we still have problems. But here's a weird one. We're going to look again for our fit, folks, and the fit is 8 cards in a suit. And when we are looking for that, we're not caring about which suit it's in at this point. We just are looking for, hey, is there a suit we have an 8 card fit in? And on this hand, yes, it's clubs. And secondarily, do we have trouble if we use no trump as our contract, which means we choose not to select a hero suit. And honestly, yeah, there's a real problem in spades. Uh, they're going to win the ace and the king. They'll give us our queen, and then we have no spades. Okay, and that's a little bit dangerous. It's not if we're just skirmishing for 7 tricks. I think we could probably play with no trump. But we're going for as many tricks as we think we can take, folks. And that for me is a clash, which is 9 tricks. And yeah, let's confirm that. And the reason I think we can take 9 tricks is kind of the same as last time. We have an 8 card club fit. We do have some losers. We have 2 spade losers, but really we can lose 4 tricks and still be successful. Outside of the 2 spades, we may have a diamond and a heart loser as well. But then, honestly, if things go reasonably well, I don't see much else as far as losers for us. So here's another one of those finesses, folks. I was hoping the king was in the West player's position. It wasn't. Let's hope they weren't out of diamonds. That would be terrible. Okay, now, folks, we're going to draw some trump. Again, notice this is a pretty common theme for us. We draw their trump, meaning when we have a trump suit of our own, a hero suit, we make sure they don't have it, right? So we get rid of their trump before they can use it against us. And once we get rid of all their trump, we're done drawing trump. And notice we're going to use it for different ways. I'm going to get rid of that little diamond over here. That's what I'm using my trump suit for now on this side. And that trump card, that 10 of clubs over there, I'm going to use that to just get rid of a losing heart. All right, so here we're going to play the 10. I mean, it might not be a loser if the queen falls anyway, but if it doesn't, now we get to use it for something better, right? So if I had drawn more trump there, folks, notice I wouldn't be able to do that. So here we draw as many trumps as they have, and then boom, we leave our trumps for other good things like what we just did. Let's get to our last chance to excel. Ooh, I think they dealt us an ugly one. Here we go. Finally, I was hoping they'd give us a really nice one, but I think they dealt us a skirmish. And here, notice we're not doing anything but looking at our tricks. We're not counting any of the honors or anything. We'll get to that in the future versions that we dip into. But in our BridgeWar version here, we get to see both of the hands. So we're just looking at, first of all, do we have a suit that we have a fit in? Oh yeah, it is spades, 8 cards or more. There it is. Do we have a suit we fear? Yeah, yeah, diamonds. Diamonds I have 0 tricks in, and the opponents have a lot. They have a lot of tricks and diamonds, and I can't stop them if they lead diamonds first, unless I choose a hero suit. That's going to be my spades. Now, second question is, How do we select stakes? Well, my goodness. I have at least two diamond tricks I'm going to lose, at least one club, maybe more, at least one heart, and at least one spade. That seems like a lot here. So we're going to select spades and we're going to select skirmish. And remember, I just have to win just over half the tricks to be successful. And that's all we're looking for. We just want to pick a level of tricks that we can reliably take, right? We don't want to be chicken too much and we don't want to be aggressive too much, right? We want to try to get into a sweet spot with good chances of success and we certainly don't want to underbid if possible. And here we are. We're going to play it with spades and we only need to take seven tricks. This time I'm going to play the ace. I don't know if I love that play, but uh, in fact, I hate that play, what I just did. That was terrible. Can I undo? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. There you go. So when you hate your play, or sometimes, honestly, I just misclick, you get to click undo. And unfortunately, you only get three left. I'm going to click undo one more time. I'm hoping that the Queen of Hearts is to my left. Not likely, but if it is, I get to be in my hand. And look at my hand, folks. I don't have a lot of ways to arrive here. I don't have a lot of ways to win tricks. So it's pretty brutal. In fact, I'm going to play a diamond at this point. Again, I would love to draw Trump, and that's what I'm trying to do. Don't trump that. Oh, they trumped it. See that, folks? Ace of Hearts goes bye-bye because our left-hand opponent only had two hearts, and that is why I want to go back and undo the entire thing. Because if I just did what I wanted to the first time, played my Ace of Hearts, we would have been much better off. So careful what you wish for with those undos. Pretty brutal spot there. Here we go. Okay, let's dance. So now I get to at least draw my trump. And the reason I did this is I wanted to do it from my hand to produce something like this, or at least something I hoped for, which was we're just getting rid of their trumps and we're getting rid of their honors at the same time. Ace. Oh, no. Okay, remember, folks, we need seven. We're not going to get there. They've already taken six, which means we're in trouble here, and that's just sometimes going to happen. And honestly, on this particular deal, we can see as this hand finishes, and here we go, folks. Nine of spades. We're going to take the last trick, but we only took six, which means failure. Oh no, failure in duel, but battle victory, right? So our name will still echo in legend. Even though we failed on the last board, we did win three of the four in this duel, so we won the battle. So lost the duel, but won the battle. Lost the battle, win the war, something like that. Here, I think, can we see can we see the history? I think we might be able to. If we play battle two of four, oh, here we go. War review. There, yeah. Take a look. So this is awesome. And here's how I got here, folks. I hopped back into another version of BridgeWar Select or BridgeWar Extreme, excuse me. And now I went down here and I clicked on War Review and boom, there's my stuff. I can recap what I did. There's Duel 1, boom, boom. And I can see kind of all of this stuff and I can see other people that are playing this hand as well at the same time. So here we are back at it. And my God, I got to choose this one, folks. Look at this. What would you choose? I want you to pick. First of all, do you want a hero suit or not? So this is our last chance to. This is bonus bridge, folks. Hero suit or not? Yeah, hearts faux show. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we have 12 hearts. The opponents have one. We have so much on the level of amazing hearts. Now, though, pick your stakes. Is it showdown 12 tricks, clash 9, or skirmish only 7? What do you think, folks? And the way you're going to figure this out, especially when we have a hero suit, is look at suits where you have tricks that you're going to lose. How many might you expect? It's pretty brutal. You're going to lose two clubs, the ace and the king, and you're likely to lose three spades, but at least two. So, in weird stuff here, you might gamble and hope you only lose two spades, but in reality, you might lose three, right? And the way that would work is picture the East player having the king of spades and the left-hand opponent, West player, having the ace and the jack. They can get to the king and lead through your queen, and it's crunch, crunch. So here, as beautiful as your trump suit is, The rest of the hand has to still be played, so take a look outside and you'll get your read on that. Thanks a lot for joining, folks. Starting July 14th, which is a Monday, I'm going to be playing the first four hands of BridgeWar Extreme every day and just posting it on this YouTube channel. And the best part is, if you sign into BridgeWar, you can be part of that, and you can also sit back and play the exact same hands that I do, either before or after I do it. I would prefer before, but if you want to do both, that's fine as well. All right, folks, thanks a lot for joining. And let's play some bridge. BridgeWar, BridgeWar Select, BridgeWar Heroes, BridgeWar Extreme. Play it all. Get comfortable with it and step up when you're ready. When you get to this version, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of strategies that are going to serve you for the rest of your bridge life. Thanks a lot for joining, folks. I'll see you at the tables.